Next method of preparation is Hofmann-bromamide degradation reaction. Using this method, both aliphatic and aromatic primary amines can be obtained. An amide RCONH2 is made to react with bromine and ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide to get a primary amine RNH2. Along with the primary amine RNH2, sodium carbonate, sodium bromide and water will also be obtained. The general reaction equation is RCONH2 plus Br2 plus 4NaOH gives RNH2 plus Na2CO3 plus 2NaBr plus 2H2O. Now let us see how to prepare a primary aliphatic amine like methenamine. To obtain methenamine, we have to start with ethanamide CH3CONH2. So ethanamide when treated with bromine and sodium hydroxide gives methenamine, sodium carbonate, sodium bromide and water. Next, how to prepare an aromatic primary amine, that is aniline C6H5NH2. Here the starting compound to be taken is amide and the amide is benzamide C6H5CONH2. Benzamide when treated with bromine and sodium hydroxide gives aniline C6H5NH2. The byproducts obtained are sodium carbonate, sodium bromide and water. Note that in this reaction, the amine obtained has one carbon less than the original amide taken. Therefore, it is known as Hofmann-bromamide degradation reaction. Solubility and boiling point. Lower aliphatic amines are soluble in water. It is due to the formation of hydrogen bonds with water molecules. Solubility decreases with increase in molecular mass. It is due to an increase in the size of the hydrophobic alkyl part. Now consider the boiling point. In primary amines RNH2, two hydrogen atoms are present in NH2 group. Therefore, intermolecular association will be more due to more number of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Now consider the secondary amine R2NH. Only one hydrogen atom is present in NH group of the secondary amine. Therefore, the number of intermolecular hydrogen bonds will also be less. And in the case of tertiary amines, due to the absence of hydrogen atom, intermolecular association will not be there. So, among the primary, secondary and tertiary amines, intermolecular hydrogen bonding will be maximum in the case of primary amines. Therefore, primary amines will have the highest boiling point, or we can say that boiling point decreases in the order primary greater than secondary greater than tertiary. Solubility and boiling point. Lower aliphatic amines are soluble in water. It is because they can form hydrogen bonds with water molecules. Solubility decreases with increase in molecular mass of amines. It is due to increase in the size of the hydrophobic alkyl part. Consider the boiling point. In primary amines RNH2, two hydrogen atoms are present in NH2 group. Therefore, intermolecular association will be more due to more number of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Now consider the secondary amine R2NH. Only one hydrogen atom is present in the NH group of secondary amine. Therefore, the number of intermolecular hydrogen bonding will also be less. And in the case of tertiary amines, due to the absence of hydrogen atom, intermolecular association will not be there. Therefore, among primary, secondary, tertiary amines, intermolecular hydrogen bonding is maximum in the case of primary amines. Therefore, primary amines will have the highest boiling point, or the boiling point decreases in the order primary greater than secondary greater than tertiary. Amines are basic in nature. They have a lone pair of electrons on nitrogen atom, so they act as Lewis base. Amines can react with acids to form salts. RNH2 plus HX reversibly gives RNH3 plus X minus. From the salt, free amine can be regenerated by the reaction with a base like sodium hydroxide. The reaction can be written as RNH3 plus X minus plus OH minus gives amine RNH2 plus H2O plus X minus. In the case of an amine, The dissociation constant can be represented as Kb. If Kb is larger, the base will be stronger. pKb is equal to minus log of Kb. So if pKb value is lower, the base will be stronger. Aniline reacts with hydrochloric acid to form anilinium chloride. Next we shall discuss about the various reactions given by amines. First reaction, acylation. What is acylation reaction? Both aliphatic and aromatic primary and secondary amines react with acid chlorides, acid anhydrides by nucleophilic substitution reaction. This reaction is known as acylation and the product obtained is known as amide. Consider ethanamine, it is a primary amine. It reacts with acetyl chloride, it is an acid chloride, CH3COCl to give an amide, and the product amide formed in this case is N-ethyl ethanamide. Consider the next example. Here a secondary amine is taken, C2H5NH, The secondary amine taken is N-ethyl ethanamine. It reacts with acid chloride, acetyl chloride, which can also be named as ethanoyl chloride to give an amide. In this case, the product amide formed is NN-diethyl ethanamide. Consider the third equation. Here, an aromatic primary amine is taken, which is aniline or benzene amine. It reacts with an acid anhydride. The acid anhydride taken is ethanoic anhydride, which is commonly called as acetic anhydride. The product obtained in this case is commonly known as acetanilide, and the IUPAC name of the compound is N-phenyl ethanamide. The byproduct obtained in this case is acetic acid, whereas if the acid chloride is taken, we get HCl as the byproduct. Now consider methanamine. It reacts with the benzoyl chloride C6H5COCl to give the amide N-methyl benzamide. The byproduct obtained is HCl. When the reaction is with benzoyl chloride, it is known as benzoylation.